So like most people, and probably yourself, I want to make sure that in 2026, I reach the best physical physique that I can build. Not just for how I look, but also how I feel and just the mentality that goes along with building a physique. It's going to improve your confidence, how you feel about yourself, your social circle, just your self-belief. It's just one of those things that it's just worth doing. It's that time of year where everyone's really focused on that because they've been lazing around eating loads of crap. Summer's going to be on the horizon and everyone wants to get in shape. So I want to make this quick video just sort of briefly talk you through what I'm doing to get in the best shape of my life so you can just pretty much copy it. And I'm doing this to sort of help you cut through the noise, because if you go online, there's a lot of misinformation. There's so many people with great genetics, people that take steroids and then lie about it, or have taken steroids and then stop taking and go, yeah, all natural, bro. And you think, wow, I could look like that if I take his advice. And it's like when you figure out how the sausage is made, you realize it's a load of shit, right? So I'm going to keep this really simple. My plan is to get a little bit leaner, get rid of the stubborn body fat, because my natural default is skinny fat. I'll probably chuck up a bunch of photos to show what I'm working with, where I've come from. But I want to get rid of the skinny fat physique. I'm a little bit, fat at the moment, tiny little areas, nothing crazy. I'm not delusional. And I'm still relatively skinny for where I'd like to be as a naturally skinny guy. And I want to add a bit more size. So I want to get lean as quick as I can, whilst keeping muscle and then gaining muscle lean throughout the year. My strategy to do this is extremely simple. And this strategy that I'm going to break through so you can copy it is exactly what I did to help these guys transform and also do my own transformation in the past. And the reason I'm showing you that and the relevance of that is people overcomplicate things. People message me on Instagram, legitimately. I know influencers go, oh, people been asking. I might even put screenshots of that and all. So people say, hey, dude, what's the best training program? What's the best diet? I've been training for 3, 5, 6 years, 6, 7 years. And they basically go, I haven't got any progress. And I say, well, what calories have you hit? And are you tracking your workouts, weigh-ins, photos? And they're like, no, I just eat chicken, broccoli, rice. I take pre-workout. I have creatine. And they just list off all the basic gym bro stuff. And those things aren't necessarily bad, but no one really knows the specifics. They're thinking about what diet to do. Keto, carnivore. Do I cut out carbs? When do I add carbs in? Do I starve myself? Do I fast? How long should I fast? Oh, has it been 12 hours yet? Oh, I don't know. The reality is, after me doing this for over 10 years and helping people transform, and I've got 200 transformations now, the basics is all you need. It's kind of obvious. And when I say the basics, I'm on about calories in, calories out, what makes up those calories, and then getting stronger in the gym. And the reason you want to get stronger in the gym is if you're skinny fat and you're trying to lose body fat and keep muscle or gain muscle, your muscle needs a reason to stick around. If you're eating less food and you're lifting less weights, you're going to slowly start to shrink and you will go catabolic, where your body eats away at muscle tissue. So to preserve that, here's my strategy. Work out your maintenance calories, factoring in the workout plan you're following, okay? If you're not sure how to do that, you can use online calculators. You can ask ChatGPT, even though I've tested it and it's not the best, to be honest, 'cause it's a little bit more specific. But I've got a free nutritional blueprint you can download completely for free to work that out the exact way I do for myself and my clients. Work out your maintenance. Then we want to take off only 500 calories. It might not sound like a lot, but 500 calories times 7 days of the week is 3,500 calories, which is what equates to 1 pound of body fat. So if you're on a 500 calorie deficit per week, right, or per day to add up to the totals of 3,500 deficit per week, you will lose 1 pound of body fat steadily, consistently every single week. You might think, well, what about a 1,000 calorie deficit? Will that be 2 pounds? Maybe, it depends on genetics. But if you go too low, too soon, you will very much likely start to lose muscle tissue, which is why I say aim for a 500 calorie deficit. Now, without making things complicated, if you hit that deficit for, say, 3 months, 6 months consistently, you may need to start lowering it because you will get a bit of metabolic adaptation, just your body getting used to it, so you have to make an adjustment. However, if you're getting stronger in the gym, you're eating in a deficit and you're increasing the demand for lean mass and increasing your output, then you may not even need to lower those calories, which means it becomes more sustainable, healthier, and if you're starting out as a newbie, if you've never been in shape before and you haven't gained muscle before, you will most certainly gain muscle. This is what Reese did. Calorie deficit, 500 calorie deficit for 1 year. I don't think we even lowered his numbers. He built all this muscle in deficit, 12 months on the dot, hence why we got the photos. And he ate a good amount of protein and got stronger. He did pull push legs, very simple, bent over rows, pull downs, deadlifts for the back workout. On the push workout was bench press, shoulder press, side laterals, a few machine works, and then legs, bodyweight squats, lunges, leg press, leg extension. The basics, the absolute basics. You don't need to do a treadmill kettlebell swing with a cigar, your left nut hanging out, and wearing odd shoes and socks and having a Gymshark hat on because influencers told you to, or some guy on the internet who's been taking steroids for 10 years now does CrossFit and high rocks and goes, yeah guys, this is all you need to do, or I just do push-ups. Well, maybe they got that physique from 10 years of steroids, good genetics. Now, I'm not trying to hate on these people. I'm just trying to prevent you getting brainwashed by the fitness industry, because I'll show you these pictures again, right? Here's me as a kid. From 14 to about 21, I took all the fitness advice. I ate chicken, broccoli and rice. I avoided bad carbs, whatever that is. And I just did all the workouts in the muscle mags. I listened to all the influencers online, and I looked the same. And I thought, either I'm doing it wrong, or I'm not training hard enough, which I certainly bloody was. That's all I did with my time. I just wasn't eating the right amount of calories, and I wasn't progressively overloading correctly for my body and my genetics. And I actually overdid it. I had a workout plan that was 7 days a week, and it was high volume, and it was A, B, C, this, that, and the other, upper body, lower body, all over the place. And it was fun, and I got a good pump, and I felt good in the gym, but I just looked the same because I was doing too much. I wasn't getting enough recovery, so I wasn't getting enough overload, I wasn't hitting enough calories. I just looked the same. Fitter? Yes. Feel good about myself? Yes. It's still good to exercise. It's not wrong. As soon as I went to pull push legs and track my lifts and slowly added reps and weight over time, I was able to get this transformation. Well, this transformation right here, this is 4 months, okay? This one here is obviously several years of doing the same thing. So I realized less is more, the basics work. Speak to anyone that's been in the fitness industry for a long enough time, they will just tell you progressive overload, track your calories, that's about it. The hard part is sticking to it and doing that around a busy life schedule. Hence why my clients hired me to help them map it out, have the accountability and structure. The whole point of this though, is say, look, it's 2026, all right? I always said 2025 then. It's 2026, okay? Yeah. Now's the time to just keep it simple. Avoid all the noise. Don't listen to people going, oh, this is crap, you can't eat this. Oh, you want to get big arms, just do this one movement. They don't even mention the calories. You can do the one movement all you want. If your calories aren't right, if your protein isn't right, it's not going to work. Keep it simple. Track your calories. Work out your numbers by using the free nutritional blueprint, or if you don't trust me, you can use an online calculator. I don't care. Just get your numbers right. Track them. You can use a notepad, MyFitnessPal, or any app that you think is reasonable. Weigh yourself as often as you can, and then step back every few weeks and go, right, am I in the right direction? Have I lost an average of ½ pound to a pound per week? If yes, great, carry on. If no, maybe you need to lower the calories, or maybe you're not tracking them right. So double check it. Then pair that with a strength-based program, a pull, push, legs. If you've got 3 days a week, if you've got 2 days a week, upper body, lower body. If you've got 1 day a week, let's say you're crazy busy. I do have some clients that are crazy busy. They have a full body workout once per week. As long as it's tracked and it's consistent and we can build and improve on it, they will get the transformations. Matt here travels a lot, likes to go out for foods, has, a marriage that he has to look after, which means a couple of wine and date nights out. He did this in 4 months around Christmas, and all he did was track his calories, did 2 to 3 workouts and a bit of cardio. That's it. Okay, Matt here, locked in, did the basics, pull, push, legs, tracked his calories, got rid of the stubborn body fat. Reese, I've already showed you, 12 months on the dot, tracking his calories, pull, push, legs, progressive overload. Yes, the workout plans might be slightly tweaked. Like my chest is absolutely diabolically crap. So my workout is a bit more chest focused. Reese, his shoulders aren't the best. So his push workout is a bit more shoulder focused. Everyone's different, but the basic key principles work. If someone did swimming and pull-ups and they look amazing, yeah, they've worked hard. Not knocking anyone's effort because everyone's putting in the effort, but they might just have really good genetics. I had a friend who used to eat bags of crisps, or chips for you Americans, and a chicken breast, and he would just do loads of running and look like a mini Arnold Schwarzenegger, mate. He looked insane. Didn't take steroids, didn't even lift weights. He was just muscular and jacked because he had good genetics. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if this guy became a fitness influencer, he would crush it, but all his advice wouldn't help people that don't have good genetics. And as you can see from my photos, I didn't have good genetics, and pretty much all my clients have not got good genetics. You have to do the basics and put in the work if you want to improve. So this year, this video's going on long enough. Keep it simple. Track your calories, do basic workouts, keep the routine the same, don't change it every other week, track your lifts, advance everything. If it stops working, you might need to add reps, you might need to add weight, you might need to lower the weight and work on your form. Be very simple. And if you're really stuck, you can always message me on my Instagram at Elite Transformation Project, or drop a comment below. And heck, if you want some help one-to-one like these guys, because I will be opening spaces later in the year, just hit the call link below and I'll chat to you and see if I can help you out. If you like this video, watch this video here if you're skinny fat, and have an amazing new year. Let's go. And if you're a long-time viewer of my channel as well, by the way, do you prefer the ranty quick videos like this, which are much easier to make, or the planned ones that take me like a flipping week? So yeah, let me know. Like the video and all that, and just get in shape, man. Just lock in, bro. Oh, wrong one. Lock in. Have a good year.